Only 8 seconds in and it's already looking like an introduction to a 90s. I mean, tell me it doesn't look like that. What are you doing, step bro? Looking.
I ain't desperate, got a death wish. Wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce.
Alright, welcome back, boys, to another holy video. Alright, before you drink your holy water like you're chugging a gallon of 2% milk, I want to say thank you for all the support about the dog video. You guys have helped, brought a decent amount of exposure to that guy, and I'd like to thank you for that again. Alright, so I'm sure some of you guys watching have strict parents. Now, I'm not talking about get a B+ on your math test, your dad will give you Whoville haircut, but I'm sure some parents can be strict to an extent. Well, in this video, we're going to look at two absolute crackheads go face to face with parents, probably from the capital of North Korea. Like, these parents will whip you with a 2x4 with nails on the end if you accidentally leave one molecule of dirt on the floor after vacuuming. Alright, without further ado, sit back, relax, grab a sugar-free paper towel and a glass of Windex, and let's get right into it.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm Audrey.
I'm Brent.
My first impression of Brent was just like, oh my.
Excuse me, did she just walk out of 1971? How old is this show? This girl looks like she eats acid shroom and stares at the sun in the middle of a park for 6 hours every day. Like, just looking at her bandana is making me trip out. Like, I didn't know Pocahontas' grandchild was going to be in this video.
God, he like looked like tough to me.
I mean, considering he looks like a beaver from North Carolina. Then sure, you can call him tough. I mean, if anything, he looks like the exact opposite of tough. Just because he smokes doesn't mean he's a gangster.
Vodka and a little bit of weed.
You're a f***ing idiot.
Yeah, have fun doing that at their house. Probably get chained in the basement if that happens. I'm obviously guessing these kids are bad, so their actual parents send them to like strict ones for a period of time to maybe change their behavior. Sorry, I just never seen this before. Is that what this is? Hello? Is anyone there? Guys?
She loves to party, so do I, so she's pretty cool. He's alright.
What do you think they're gonna make us do?
Chores?
Probably have to do dishes 3 times a day. I mean, I can already tell this won't help teens because as a teen myself, going to a different house with strict rules isn't going to change my whole attitude if I was bad. Like, we all know Dr. Phil sending them to the ranch is the only solution that actually works.
No.
I ain't digging that. I'm out there, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Why does this man look like every animal that exists inside the forest? Like, I literally can list everything this man looks like but human. This man looks like he's the next Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Like, they're picking up after me. Here they are. They have a lot of kids.
My god, is that white trash version of the dad from Inside Out? Also, how many kids does he have? God, I guess after the movie, this man really went ham mode and had like 15 kids.
How you doing? I'm Mark.
Audrey.
Nice to meet you, Audrey.
The dad looked like he could be a sometimes, and the mom definitely looked like she could be a hard ass.
And you look like you eat logs for dinner on Saturday nights. I'm sorry, but this man just looks like a beaver. There's no other explanation to even say. Also, that hair is beautiful, man. I can see the grease dripping off like it's a McDonald's grill.
Yes.
Come on in. We brought them inside to explain to them what they were going to be going through. We have some
I have a good guess it's a living hell, right? Oh my god, this even looks like the dinner table off of Inside Out. Really put an accidental commitment to make this look like Inside Out too.
rules. There's no swearing.
You know the words. If you add the word God to those words, or the word Jesus to those words, the punishment gets worse.
Jesus, mother, God. Okay, I'm sorry, I was joking, but like, I guess I'll respect that. I wouldn't call myself religious in the least bit, but I guess I'm a little Christian to say I believe in God and Jesus and all that. But like, I don't dress in my Mormon suit every Sunday, sort of religious kind of guy, you know?
The only time we want to hear you say those is if you're praying.
It was our job to make sure that they understood we're in charge, and their role was to just be obedient.
Clothing is an issue. There's clothes we are going to approve of and clothes we're not going to approve of.
Okay, boss.
I hope they can approve of my Patrick Star Speedo. That's my favorite outfit to wear in public. Mark over here won't accept that lifestyle though, or whatever his name is. I mean, clothes are clothes, unless they're like cuss words that I can see why. But like, if it's a skull and they can't wear that, then that's just dumb.
We get up early. This is a working ranch. We expect you to be up.
It just was like on and on and on about nothing.
Smoking, that's another issue too. So we suggest you don't.
Y'all know they're going to anyways. I mean, just put the money on the table right now. We know it's gonna happen.
I hated their rules. I thought they just blew just big time.
So we need to go over to your bags. What I need you guys to do is get your personal effects only, toothbrush, deodorant, something to sleep in, and your undergarments, and put them in these bags, okay?
What are you gonna do with the rest?
Well,
They're gonna burn it, is my guess. I mean, like, I just met them. I'm not trying to give you all my stuff. I wouldn't give a random man all my stuff when I've known him for 5 minutes. That's why I get arrested at airports every time I go to one. Miss me with that gate. Okay, I'm joking about the airport. That's a different story. But, like, for real, I've known you for less minutes than the fingers on my hand. So why are you already gonna, like, go through my stuff? Like I'm gonna carry a bomb or something.
I'll explain to you what we're gonna do. Mark and I thought it was important to watch them pull out their personal stuff because I don't trust them at all. Teenagers do. They try and get away with anything they can get away with.
Do socks count as undergarments? I kept my cigarettes on me, just like right by boxers.
That would be funny if you had a match down there too and they just caught on fire.
I'm just
No,
confused.
no.
I sneaked my bottle of vodka and my weed out of the bag. I just wrapped it up in clothes and put it in. I was so nervous that they're gonna see me doing it.
Imagine if she dropped the vodka bottle and they just shattered on the floor. Oh boy, I'm sure the punishment would be no food or water for 3 days. I wouldn't be surprised if the house had a whole prison system in the basement. Or like a dungeon, there's like a bunch of skeletons down there from other kids that didn't make it.
And they didn't, luckily.
Y'all done too, Audrey?
Yeah.
Okay, just go ahead and zip that up. I want to explain. We want you to earn everything. We bought clothes for you.
Please be My Little Pony t-shirt. Okay, but on the real note, should I get some merch, guys?
No.
I mean, I would eventually figure out how to set that up. Maybe I should wait until I hit 10,000 subscribers. All right, well, I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'll try to drop merch when I hit 10K, so get me up there.
No.
If you don't earn your other clothes back, this is what you're going to end up wearing.
I thought that was just a load of bull. Like, I have to earn my clothes?
The bedrooms are the same thing. You have to earn everything.
What if they don't? They just like sleep in the backyard inside the doghouse? Also, I'm like 100% positive, like HIV, that this man just smells like BO, Mountain Dew, and weed. I can literally see the radiation smell coming from this man's.
All I saw was a bare room, a bed, and some lights. That was all that was in there.
And these are the clothes you'll have, okay?
I wasn't too happy about it.
The first thing I did was hide my weed and my vodka. I really want to smoke, but I don't know how there's a way with me not getting caught.
Jump out the window, run 50 miles south, and I'm sure they won't trace the smell. But with them, who knows? I'm sure those parents' sense of smell is more than the radius of an atomic bomb.
So I want to ask you a question real quick.
Do you want to fess up with anything?
No consequences at this point.
No consequences?
No consequences. If you
You
fess
get
up
one
to me,
chance. Fess it up now.
I was getting ready to say no, and I was like, they're just gonna find my cigarettes, and there's gonna be a bigger consequence. All right,
The kids are hungry. Let's go.
what do you got?
Cigarettes.
That's kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie. My man's had that in his underwear, and that dude just caught that with pride. Like, they didn't even say no homo. Everything is good on the bro stuff. You just gotta say no homo, you know? Make sure you got socks on, too.
That was a wise decision.
Already a buzz. Damn.
What did you say?
Oh, here we go. Like, this man just said, damn. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if this is abuse or just strict. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon the kids weren't allowed to breathe next.
Wow, this is going to be a long week for Brent.
Okay, time to work on the farm. Also, why is there like 30 cars back there? Where do these people live at?
People want their kids to put quarters in a jar when they cuss. I want them to move hay.
Well, that's probably the biggest downgrade I've ever heard of. Saying one word can get you to carry 50-pound hay back and forth. Gotta love these parents, am I right?
It leaves a more lasting impression, I think.
However you want to take it. Take it on over there.
Attaboy. He had to carry it 100 yards. They weigh between 90 and 110 pounds.
This ain't it, Chief!
Well, actually, scratch that. I meant to say double what I said. Okay, I'm really weak and skinny, so lifting a water bottle is enough exercise for the day for me. So carrying 100 pounds for 100 yards seems pretty impossible to me, and this man doesn't even look like he's that buff. Can we get an F in the chat for human Alvin the Chipmunk?
And the funny part is that you just used one curse word. If you use a string of curse words, that's a lot of hay.
Moving bales of hay. They're heavy and they're awkward.
Blew up a little bit.
The rule is
The
you're going to wear
pants
your
have to
pants
go.
where I wear my pants. That's
Okay.
the rule.
To practice his crip walk, leave him alone. Okay, but actually, they don't even look like they're sagging that badly. Like, I really can't even tell.
Show me.
I refuse to move my pants up just because it's uncomfortable to me. What I like is totally different than what he likes, so I'm not trying to please him.
The rules are the pants come up.
But it's uncomfortable to have his pants up to his nipples so he doesn't look like a Dr. Seuss character. He's really going to lose a mattress for not pulling his pants up?
Sit up.
They're fine, dude.
They're not fine for us.
And I'm not dude.
Dude, I'm going to sleep.
Not the dude. Get up, Brent. You're losing a mattress.
Nobody wants anything to go the way it did. But if you see a fire break out, you immediately put it out. You don't wait for it to turn into a forest fire.
Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day.
My man's died, so we're gonna cut it off there. I guess considering I thought my parents were strict, sometimes I really just took it for granted. Like, at least I won't lose my bed if I don't pull my pants up all the way. Like, this is just borderline abuse at this point. I hope you guys enjoy this, and maybe you'd be glad you don't have these parents. Make sure to slap a like on this video, or your dad will slap you.
Hold up!
And help me reach 5,000 subscribers. That'll mean the world to me. My Twitter, if you want, the link is in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna head out.
Jealous. Why they talking? No, we'll keep revolving. Now we popping, pop up in the city in the Rover or the Rari. Sorry, little say sorry. Pull up in a range, riding around like a Maury. Hello, shit is to my phone up, I don't need no hoe, yeah. I did roll the dojo, I don't even smoke, yeah. Tell her that I love her, so she think we closer, but TBH, I don't even know her. I ain't desperate.